procrastination, isn't that just being lazy or like delaying on important tasks?
Absolutely, and that's what people think, that it's something to just do with laziness, but there can be so many underlying factors which might be making somebody procrastinate. And we can call it as hidden procrastination, where they actually are doing it for something else, but it's coming in the face of something else. Well, if they are delaying this dinner with the parents, and they might be wanting to discuss marriage, in the person's mind they know that the parents might bring that up, so they're delaying the meeting so that that never comes up. Arousal procrastination, on the other hand, is people who generally say, I work very well under pressure. They know it, that they have to do it, there's no way out of it, but they end up delaying it till the very last minute because they feel that that's when they are able to do. So we all do procrastinate, right? And it eventually becomes more cyclic if it is becoming an everyday thing for you. You put it off for next day, then something else happens, then you delay it more, then you're anxious. Now I've already delayed it one day, and now what to do, and then you end up delaying it more. So when we talk about the past and we talk about the traumatic events of the past, the event has already happened. The event is in the past, but the memory of the event stays in our body. So, our body remembers.
And that's how it's probably responding to it.
And when you come into a similar situation in the present, which is similar to that event, the body responds to that. Impact of the impact is something that is saved in our body. And until we deal with that event and the memory of the event and the narrative that we have of the event, our present will keep getting affected. And there is where skilled psychologists, counselors, therapists, and psychotherapists come into the picture, where they help you reach that deep rooted issue and help you to resolve it for yourself.